When we can team our compass up with that topographical map, we really have something going for us. With a topographical map and a compass, we can go from one spot to another spot, spot A to B, very easily, very precisely, and get to that location. Now, I can say that I don't do that all that much anymore, but when I was a kid, there was a small sporting goods store in my town that sold topographical maps. So I bought a map at that store. I saved up my money from shoveling snow. I had a compass, and I used to do this with my friend that I hiked with all the time. We'd find these crazy spots or these cool looking landmarks on the map and hike to them. It was so much fun. So it's a very doable thing, and if you're going into locations you don't know, a map and compass is very important. So let me get everything reset, and we're going to show you on the map how you actually use a compass to find your bearing and find that direction. Once you open up your topographical map, you want to look around the edge, and you're going to see something that looks like this. Now, we're not going to go into detail around magnetic declination, but you need to adjust your compass for this, which is super easy. So all that we're looking for is right here. It says magnetic declination of 10 west at center of map. Now, again, can get super technical. Let's not do that. For what we're doing, it's going to work. 10 degrees, we're going to set our compass to north, and then all that we're going to do is go 10 degrees west. What we're going to do next is we're going to take our compass that we set with the declination, slide it right over to an edge using the straight edge of this compass against a straight edge on the map. That is it. Then what you want to do is you want to orientate the map north. So what's going to happen is we're going to twist our entire map, moving this needle into the doghouse. Now it's a little bit offset for you guys because of the camera angle, but we'll get it as close as we can for you, just like that. At this point, the map is orientated north. We can go ahead and pick up our compass. Do not move the map. Now that our map is orientated north, we are going to decide where we're at. And I say decide where we're at because we're going to make up an area. But ideally, you need to know where you are located. So what we're going to use is this area right in here, Locust Lake State Park, because I do a lot of trekking and scouting in this area. So I know right here at that spot is where I normally park. And what we're going to assume today is that I want to scout this entire ridge line down to this old access road. Now what we're going to do is bring our compass into play. What you want to do is you want to take the bottom of your compass and this edge and put that in the direction you're headed. So what I mean by that, because this can confuse some people, is I don't want, if I'm right here and I'm traveling here, I don't want to put my compass this way, okay, because I'm not traveling this way, I'm traveling this way, if that makes sense. So the direction I'm headed is how I'm going to orientate my compass. All that we're doing at this point then is saying we're here, we're traveling here, straight line on my compass. I'm actually going to slide here, you'll be able to see it better on camera. So straight line between the two dots. Now we're going to take our needle and put it in the doghouse. So I'm going to have to turn my bezel just like this until that north arrow is in the doghouse. Super easy. At that point, we can pick our compass up and take a look at where we are at. So we are at 153 degrees, and I'm reading that through the viewfinder, so I hope I'm close. 153 degrees is our bearing from our parking area where we parked to the back of this access road. It's that simple. So all I need to do is go back to my last video, how we shoot a bearing, shoot that bearing, and travel that bearing right to that spot, and it will get us there. So let's look at one more location while we have it out and just go a little bit quicker. So if I would get to this access road and then decide I want to come out to the radio tower, which is down here, I would be at the access road. I would line my compass up with the 2 points. Again, put the needle into the doghouse. I'm just turning that. Needles into the doghouse. Then take another look. I am traveling at 250 degrees. So same thing as before. I'm going to shoot that bearing, travel from our access road point to our radio tower, and it will get me there. That's it. That's how to use a map and compass. Again, keep this simple. Navigation can be super technical, but let's not get to that point. If you know how to shoot a bearing and you know how to read it on a map, your life becomes that much easier. It's not a very hard skill to learn. It's something that it's very hard to forget. You might have to brush up on it once in a while if you don't use it all the time, but to know it is definitely another tool in your toolbox. So this was Dan Wowak with Coalcracker Bushcraft. Don't get lost in the woods, use a map, shoot a good bearing, and stay in the woods.